Hey y'all, welcome back. Welcome if you're new. I have got a really pretty yellow sunflowery set for y'all today. I'm calling these my get out of here summer, it's time for fall nails, which is a mouthful, but you know, it is what it is. I have already done my right hand. I haven't filed or anything yet, so they don't look great. I'm going to be working on my left hand on camera today. I already have my nails, everything's ready to go. I have my tips on. Yeah, I have my tips on. Nails are prepped. I've already done my usual dehydrator and primer. Both are Born Pretty. Those are really good, by the way. I can leave y'all a link if you need one. Same thing with the base coat, my usual base coat. Something else I can give you a link for. Everything's on Amazon. I'm going to be starting out with the same nude hard gel I usually use. Again, from Born Pretty. It's in nude pink. Really nice gel. Really easy to work with. I really like this stuff. Nice color, too. So, yeah, we'll just go ahead and get started. Now, my pinky nail, my middle nail, and my pointer nail, and my thumb, everything but the ring nail are all going to be pretty much the same. I don't think I do anything to my thumb really on camera, but so yeah, I'm going to be starting all these out the same with the exception of the ring nail. I'm going to just be applying a very thin layer of that nude on each nail, just basically painting it on like you would a color. You just want to get your first layer down. Excuse me. And yeah, I sped it up because it's pretty repetitive. As soon as I get that thin layer, sorry y'all, as soon as I get that thin layer down, they will go in the lamp and we'll move on to the next step. Okay, so they've all been cured. I am going to put a little bit of this nude on my ring nail. I tend to do this, y'all have seen me do it before. I do this on nails that are going to be see-through, like a glass nail. I like to get just a very thin layer of nude on where my natural nail shows, because my nail beds, they're just like my skin, pale and blotchy, not very even in color. They're just I personally don't like the way they look. So this is just enough to add a little color on there. It doesn't have to be, you know, perfectly like you would perfectly done like you would if you were sculpting a French or anything. It's just camouflage is all it is. And it's just that's a personal choice. This is not a step that anybody else would have to do, but it's a me thing. So that one's cured. So now we're going to go ahead and start sculpting the rest of them. I say start sculpting because what I'm going to put on here is not going to be the final shape, the final thickness and everything. It's not going to be the way that it looks in the end. I'm going to be adding some glitter and color on top. So this is building up half a nail, I guess I would say. I'm going to go ahead and build sort of an apex, sort of some of my structure, but not all of it. So yeah, they will look a little thin, I guess, maybe a little flat, but that's okay because there's still, you know, there's more to come. So yeah, I'll just let y'all watch. This is what I'm going to do to this nail, middle nail, and pointer nail, all the same. Oh, and I totally forgot. I have changed up the way I sculpt a little bit. I have noticed on a lot of the Eastern European nail channels I watch, they tend to use a lot of these little liner brushes when they sculpt. Like they'll get the majority of the gel on the nail and pretty much where they want it, and then they will take these little liner brushes and use those to gently coax the gel closer to the final shape. And I tried it, and man, I'm sold. I'm telling you what, that is, oh yeah, having a mosquito, sorry. That is one of the best tips I've ever seen, honestly, for sculpting gel. Y'all know I've talked about it in previous videos. I'm trying to get my application better and closer to the final product, basically the final look. I don't want to be doing as much filing. I want to get them, when they go on the lamp, I want them to be almost as perfect as they can be, which I know that that's almost an unrealistic goal. Nothing's ever going to be perfect, but that little liner brush, man, if y'all are working with hard gel regularly, give it a try. It's just the perfect amount of, it's the perfect medium between soft and stiff, basically, in a brush, and it keeps you from moving too much of the gel around at once. It's just, oh, I can't tell you how perfect it is. It's definitely changed the way I sculpt. Okay, so I've got all those cured. The nude is, like I was saying, it's thin, but it's where I want it to be able to add to it later. We're going to work on the ring finger now. I'm going to use my Born Pretty Clear brand new pot here, which the lid had some gel on it and then fell onto my hand. Let me wipe that away. I'm going to be using from, of course, A&A glitter, a glitter called Sunbeam. It's from their summer set from last summer, 2023. It's just a rainbow set, basically. I'm going to be using some dried flowers that, you know, you can find everywhere. So, yeah, this is a brand new pot of gel, and I'm telling y'all, it's, I don't know, if anybody else uses this Born Pretty Clear hard gel in the big pots, the big 60-gram pots, let me know if you think that they've changed the formulation, because I think they have. It's thicker than it used to be. And I don't know. The sticker on the top of the lid has changed, so they changed their packaging slightly, and I'm just wondering, did they change the viscosity of the gel also? Because look, I mean, look at it. It's not self-leveling in the pot like it used to or anything. I don't know. It's something different. I know that. Anyway, so, sorry, got sidetracked. So I've applied a very thin layer of clear, and into that, before it's cured, I'm going to be getting my design work in. I'm starting off with, sorry, had to pause and let the kitty cat in. Yeah, I'm starting off with the bigger pieces that I'm going to want in the background. Getting some leaves in there, making sure that they're fully pushed down into the gel. That's where the little orange wood stick came in. And yeah, that was me deciding I didn't want any more green, that was enough. And next we're going to be getting the flowers in there. So yeah, same thing. Just put them in the uncured gel. And I'm going to use my orange wood stick to make sure that they're really fully stuck down. I know I have seen recently hacks they're called, about wetting these dried flowers just slightly, getting them damp before you try and encapsulate them, but I just, man, I've got a bad feeling about that. I feel like back when milk bath nails were really ramping up a few years ago, maybe several years ago, I can't even remember. I feel like we learned that lesson back then. Like, any kind of flowers, leaves, whatever you're putting in your nail, they need to be completely dry. I feel like adding any moisture to them and then encapsulating them while that dampness is still in there is just, I just feel like it's not going to turn out good in the end. So I'm just putting them in there completely dry. So yeah, anyway, I added a little bit of gel under that flower because I wanted it to overlap onto the leaf, and so yeah, needed some gel in there in between them. Poking the petals down into the gel, making sure everything's laying flat. I did find out, on my other hand, you don't want to poke at them too much though, because they will, once they get kind of saturated with the gel, if you poke at them too much, they're going to start falling apart. So yeah, just make sure they're where you want them and then leave them alone. You got to walk away. Because yeah, they will start to, the petals will start coming off, and yeah, it's not pretty. So, and then what I'm putting in there now is basically the little, like the colored baby's breath. And now, just a few little pieces of glitter. Very sparse application for me. Y'all know me. I usually go ham with the glitter. I'm all in on glitter usually. But I wanted this to be a glass nail, but I still wanted it to have some, you know, shimmer and shine when the light caught it. So yeah, I'm just going to get these last few pieces of glitter in here, and then it'll be time to cure. Okay, so it's cured and very pretty. I love the way this one came out. So now it is time to encapsulate. And see, do y'all see what I was talking about with that gel? It is so thick. I'm having trouble even getting a good size scoop on my brush and everything. I don't know. I don't know if I need to think about maybe switching to a different, I hate to say that, but I don't know if I need to switch to a different brand or what. This is just, yeah, it's way thick. Not what I'm used to from them. This is about my 4th or 5th pot, at least, of this clear gel, and this is not how it usually acts. So, yeah. Anyway, getting my slip layer down. Just a thin layer, making sure everything is coated. I've got the gel worked in to every little nook and cranny where the flowers are, the flowers and the glitter give you unevenness on the surface of the nail. And then, once I've got all that, I am going to get a bigger scoop of gel, and that's going to be my structure, and cure that, and then we can move on. Okay, so everything is cured. The ring nail is the only one that's pretty much at its final shape, or not shape, thickness before filing. And now I have, I stopped and filed a little bit to try and bring in my shape a little bit more. It's like I keep saying, it's not the final design, so, Okay, so moving on, I have mixed up a little bit of yellow gel paint here. The yellow gel paint I have was a little too dark for what I wanted, so I just mixed them about half and half, the yellow and the white, and it came out, the color I wanted. Don't be afraid to mix stuff, y'all. Seriously, I mix stuff all the time. You don't have to buy a gel polish or paint in every color of the rainbow. Just buy a few and you can mix. So, okay, so on the pinky and thumb, is that it? Yeah, just the pinky and the thumb. I'm going to have an ombre coming down from the edge, and I'm using my little tool here that I got from Temu, Shein, something like that. This is my replacement one, because if y'all remember, I lost the first one. I still haven't found that thing. I think I must have thrown it away, honestly. Like in the bottom of a bag. So, yeah. So, get the color on there. And then I'm using the little clean piece of sponge I have cut to just blend that edge out. So, it's a nice, seamless transition. And I'm going to do the same thing to my thumb. I think I ended up doing 3 coats in total to get the color, the pigmentation that I wanted, basically. But I just showed one because it got repetitive and I made the video run way too long. So each coat after this is going to be the same exact thing. So, yeah. Curing in between, and then we'll move on. So the yellow gel paint is cured. Next step is I'm going to be working on my pinky and my middle finger on camera. The thumb I did off camera, but it is identical to the pinky, so I just cut it out. I'm adding a very thin layer of clear here, and it's just going to be enough to stick a little glitter swoosh down on this nail, and on my middle nail it's just going to be a little bit of a fade coming up from the cuticle, and then cure that into place, and then it will be encapsulation time.
I could get through to you, don't know what I do to you. Anything I say will come off as wrong and you're not alone. Something feels out of place, but you have no tell. It's like we want the same things, but the lines we've drawn are too parallel. I can't sleep when you're not talking to me. Got me suffering in silence, can't breathe when you're not here. I know that you feel some type of way, girl. You don't say it to my face, though. Just say it to my face. Say it to my face. I know that you feel some type of way, girl. You don't say it to my face, though. Just say it to my face. Say it to my face. To my. Running back through my mind, looking out for a sign. Don't know where I went wrong. Oh yeah, yeah. Running back through my mind, looking out for a sign. Don't know where I went wrong. Oh yeah, yeah. Running back through my mind, looking out for a sign. Don't know where I went wrong. Oh yeah, yeah. Running back through my mind, looking out for a sign. Don't know where I went wrong. I can't sleep.
Okay, so I've got my glitter cured down, and now it's encapsulation time. And y'all have seen me do this before. Same thing as I always do. Slip layer, and which is a thin layer, basically showing the gel where you want it to go, and helping add up strength and structure. And then I'm going to go back in without curing in between. I'm going to go back in and grab a bigger scoop of gel, and that's going to be for my apex and structure and everything. And I will do that to this pinky nail and the middle nail, and then cure them. And then we can, I think, get to the finishing steps.
Wish I could get through to you, don't know what I do to you. Anything I say will come off as wrong and you're not alone. Something feels out of place, but you have no tell. It's like we want the same things, but the lines we've drawn are too parallel. I can't sleep when you're not talking to me. Got me suffering in silence, can't breathe when you're not here. I know that you feel some type of way, girl. You don't say it to my face, though. Just say it to my face. Say it to my face. I know that you feel some type of way, girl. You don't say it to my face, though. Just say it to my face. Say it to my face. To my. Running back through my mind, looking out for a sign. Don't know where I went wrong. Oh yeah, yeah. Running back through my mind, looking out for a sign. Don't know where I went wrong. Oh yeah, yeah. Running back through my mind, looking out for a sign. Don't know where I went wrong. Oh yeah, yeah. Running back through my mind, looking out for a sign. Don't know where I went wrong. I can't sleep when you're not talking to me. Got me suffering.
I just wanted to jump in here and add, if you're new to the channel, if you see me shaking my brush like that, like I just did there, that is me trying to convince my gel to drop down to the end of my brush, so it's easier to transfer onto the nail, basically. That's what, that's what that shaking the brush is all about.
Running back through my mind, looking out for a sign. Don't know where I went wrong. Oh yeah, yeah. Running back through my mind, looking out for a sign. Don't know where I went wrong. Oh yeah, yeah. Running back through my mind, looking out for a sign. Don't know where I went wrong. Oh yeah, yeah. Running back through my mind, looking out for a sign.
All right, so everything's cured. I'm going to give them a good wipe, get all that sticky layer off, and file, and then we can do finishing touches, I think is what comes up next. Okay, so I've got the majority of my filing done. I do go back in later and refine my shape a little more after I got done recording because it's not good in this video. But so yeah, moving on to the decal, I'm going to be using one of these off of this strip. That one right there, and this is just a generic. I don't even remember where I got this. I can try and hunt it up if you want to know. It's from a set, and each strip of foil is a different color. Like you get red flowers on one strip, blue flowers on another strip, yellow flowers on this strip. There's just all kinds of them. So if you want to know, I can hunt them up and leave you a link. So, but yeah, after excuse me, after I got done filming here, I did go back in and file this decal off because I ended up not liking it, and ended up working on my shape some more because as y'all can see, I'm sure in this video, that the shaping is just not, man, it's just not right. I think I was rushing is what it was. I was just rushing trying to get the video done, and once I got done filming and I really gave them a good hard look, they were not good. I did not like them at all. The shape was just not right. They were not straight, and especially that finger there, you can see it when I was putting on the foil gel. It's just not, yeah. But yeah, this decal here, I really struggled with, and I don't know why. I don't know if I just didn't hold my finger correctly in the lamp, or it was this particular decal. Once I got done filming and filed it off to change it, the next decal I didn't have any trouble with, and the one on my other hand I didn't have any trouble with. So I still don't know if it was this finger or I'm sorry, if it was this particular flower, or it didn't cure correctly. The foil gel didn't cure correctly for whatever reason. So yeah, this stupid thing, I'm telling you what, I was so mad. I mean, you can see at the end, it's still, some of the petals are not adhering, and I finally just said, F it, I'm done. You know, at this point, I was so mad. I was just like, I forget it. So, yeah, that's what it's looking like. So, yeah, I think it's time for top coat now. Am I correct? I'm sorry, y'all. This is a voiceover. Yes. Okay. So, top coat. I'm using my Macart top coat, which I have switched to from my Born Pretty Super top coat. The Born Pretty one just got so hard. It was getting hard to find, and it's so thick. Like, I was finding it could really mess with your final shape. So, this one is thinner, and it will take chrome powder. The Born Pretty Super top coat will not take chrome powder. So, I'd rather have just one that does everything. So, yeah, I'm going to get all these top coated. Watch that glitter shine. Oh, y'all, I love a good yellow set. And sunflowers are my favorite flowers. So, yeah, I'm really loving this set. What I'm doing here is you see the white residue that's under some of those fingers? I'm wiping that away. I forgot to do it after I got done filing and everything. After I get done filing, I like to brush off all the extra dust. And then I keep a spray bottle with alcohol in it, and I will give my fingers a really good spray and take a nail brush and give them a really good scrub. And a lot of times that alcohol, the excess, will dry under the nail and just leave that white residue. So a little wipe with some nail cleanser takes it away, and it's not a problem. I'm doing this glass nail like I usually do. I don't normally cap my free edge, but on glass nails I do. And I like to top coat all of it at once. The bottom, the top, the sides, all of it. I like it to cure as one cohesive layer. I think that it looks better and it wears better. I mean, that's just personal preference right there, but I feel like I get better results doing it like that. Like the underside doesn't look so obvious like it has top coat, like the waves and everything. I don't know. I feel like this just works better. So yeah, getting them all top coated. And I do my thumb separately so it cures correctly. And here I am wiping every bit of top coat off of that brush that I can get off of it. I want it to be as dry as possible, because this is where I come in and swipe down my sides to make sure nothing has dripped, run, anything that's going to look weird after it cures, basically. Because top coat will run on you. I found out by, taking pictures after everything was done and looking at the pictures and saying, oh my God, that looks weird. And that's what it was. So yeah, this is the almost final product. If you stay until the very end, you'll see pictures of the final product. Oh, and there's my, excuse me, there's my other hand. That's the decal I chose for that hand. At the time of filming, I liked that decal better, just the sunflower without the stem. But afterwards, I got looking at them, and I just didn't like it. It was too much brown, and there was no green to tie into that nail. And I love that nail. It's so pretty. So, yeah, I love a yellow set. And sunflowers are my favorite flower. So, I'm really, really loving this set. So, y'all let me know what you think. If you like what you saw, leave me a like. I would really, really appreciate it. Make sure you're subscribed so you know when new videos come out, because I'm not good at scheduling my uploads every week. Leave me a comment. Let me know which decal you like better, this one or the one in the final pictures. And thanks for sticking with me through the whole thing. I really appreciate it, you guys. And thank you for all the nice comments that y'all have been leaving. It really ups my my mood and my confidence and everything. So thanks, y'all. I will see you next time. Bye.